Welcome back to Raging Echoes Randomizer. Let's see if we can end up making good use of Binker's note here in order to do our tasks nice and quick. 80 tasks for the next area, 8,000 points for the next relic. That's gonna take a little bit. That is going to take a little bit. 137 medium tasks remain on the wheel here. Still have passive tasks to get the Pinball and Pillory random events, and then the Divine Rune Pouch and Tome of Water are going to be at the end of the medium or in the harder tier or something. There are still a few ridiculous things on this wheel, but most of them are actually kind of okay. First thing we need to do is equip a rune weapon. We are a little bit past that tier of things, although our only options are more of a crush and slash. So we got like a rune sword for stabbing, that could technically be okay. Not that we really care about that. Plus the whole 100% extra accuracy shouldn't be too much of a problem. 30 points. Got a few rune things in here. Could alch those. Make a little bit more money. Not really worth it. I could just go alch dragon longswords instead. Next, we will get tasked to make 30 prayer potions. Oh, that's great. And we made it with only making another 8 or so. This would have become a problem relatively soon here, because prayer potions, we're not able to make more of them. But now we can use the rest of the Ranars making prayer potions instead of defense potions. So that's good for herblore training too. Snipgrass, more of an issue, but for the time being, we'll be fine. So now, we've got prayer potions, kind of infinite, and like swordfish, I guess. Still not the best, but passable. Echoes say we really ought to build an oak larder. Did we already do that? I think we already did that. On my list here, construction. Thought I made an oak larder. We went over there. I'll see if it's on the list. Looks like I didn't update the list here to repopulate the wheel after having to switch it out to do something else. So that was definitely not supposed to be on there anymore. That's alright. How about something we haven't already done? Like defeating a Tsar. Fairy ring in. Blood barrage. Blasting. It is multi-combat here, so that's potentially slightly more dangerous than it needs to be. We can easily defeat one guy here. Could also just kind of like stand behind cover or something. If we don't want to get constantly smacked here. But that's fine. We're gonna win. Probably. They are pretty strong guys. And also a Slayer task. Defeat a Tsar. And we got a Cat Exil. Now we have 2 of these. We can sell that back to the shop for some tokel. That's a collection log from a singular guy. My goodness. How neat. Rapid fire today so far. Let's see if we get something that takes a little bit longer. Defeat a Calphite Guardian. Another trivial combat encounter. Safe spotted this guy, just to not get poisoned. We have piles and piles of anti-poison though, so it's not even a problem. We can always just buy infinite anti-poison from the shop on Cramja anyways, so. 2,000 Slayer XP, that's fun. And task complete. There's a steel battle axe, oh boy. And another one, another task. We get 25 superior Slayer encounters. That is a little bit more work. Of the options for spawning as many superiors as we can, which is 1 in 50 from anything that can spawn a superior, I think jellies are probably among the best bets. There's a whole bunch of them, we can barrage them, and on the wilderness we get like clearance keys and Slayer levels, good amount, and hard clue scrolls. In general, could be a good method to get 25 of these kills. And we can also note a bunch of stuff here. It's gonna be great. Little 206, what a big guy. So yeah, 25 of these. Or if we feel like we can do better somewhere else. Also, there's a medium task. Defeat a superior Slayer creature. So, only 24 to go. There is a hard task for defeat 10 superior Slayer creatures. There are, for whatever reason, 2 different sets of superior creature tasks. There's superior creatures and there is superior creature encounters. Looked like it was left over from a previous league, or one of them was supposed to be unique creatures or something. Because there's 1, 10, 20, 25, and maybe like 50. Yeah, there's 50, and then 75 is back in medium. And then 100 is back in hard again. So you get a medium task, a hard task, a hard task, a medium task, a hard task. Very strange. I'm not going to complain about extra tasks and points, though. 10 out of 25. Here's another task that's just bound to happen at some point here. All this combat training. There is 99 hit points. That's 200 points. Very impressive. Second 99 after magic, which is currently at almost 40 million experience. My goodness. Lots of experience with such high XP rates and multipliers and barraging. Here's the 20th Vicious Jelly for another 80 points. Because that's a hard task. 5 more to go. The final big jelly is down. 30 more points. That was honestly pretty doable. And a lot of rewards here. Drops and such. You get all kinds of blighted stuff for fighting more stuff in the wilderness. That's pretty much it. It'd be pretty cool if we could use all this out for other things, but not the case. With range 3, the short bow is 2 ticks, so I can just quickly gather all the jellies with a longer range than knives. Also got 43 clearance keys, 22 hard clues, 100 plus of all these, 25 restores, Banker's Note, also great. That was a lot of tasks for one task there, which is good. There is also the 75 superiors task still here, so do that twice more. That'd be a lot. That'd be a lot. Instead, we will fletch 25 oak stalks. Got a fletching level from that, so that's something. Definitely don't need any oak stalks for anything. Well, that's alright. We got all the bank space, because we bought it last league. That was a lot quicker. Something in the middle. We get full edge arrow shafts. There you go. Just a few willow logs for that. With that done, we could set our axe to automatic arrow shafts, because that's the fletching option for some reason. Couldn't just make bows or something. might be possibly more useful. And of course the axe can't be useful. Another fletching task? There's still a few on the list. Or pickpocket a ham member. This would be really useful if we still needed easy clues for anything. 30 points. And again we spin. Chop a Soliacep cap. Interesting. There we go. That did take a little bit. We got a whole pile of mushrooms in the bank. And now, also that kind of mushroom. On the plus side, it did go to the bank because of the axe. Also a nice pile of fossils. Could do something with those at some point. Spin the wheel. The task will be stun a monster. There's probably more information in the actual task information. More specifics. Because we don't need to stun a monster with magic. We need to stun a monster with a willow blackjack. Or, I guess any blackjack, really. We just need to do that. Sometimes it hits a stun. Determined by your max hit and their current health, and not really a feature that's really used. It's more used for the knocking out purposes. But that's okay. Next on the wheel we get the task to kill a cow fight with the Karis Partisan. Also already did that in the raid. It's also not on the list of things that we should have already finished. I think I removed that after the fact. I don't call it the Karis Partisan. Yep, that is a desert task, of course. Yep, alright, spin again. Keeping track of all the tasks on the list here. It's something. Fully unlock the mycelium transportation system. Would have been slightly beneficial when we were shopping for the Soliacep cap, but now we can go right down there. Already had the other 3 collected here. So we'll activate this final one here. And that's all of them. Was just taking the mushroom, landing over here in the mud pit, taking 50 damage. That got us down here at least. Echoes say, open the dark chest. To open the dark chest, we need a dark key from the normal chest here on the Isle of Souls. 1 in 200. And a whole bunch of not very great loot. Would have been great to get it in 200. Instead we got 744. So that's fun. Got a few thieving levels. We're now level 80. My goodness. Let's go open this chest. And here's the dark chest. Dark key, dark chest. Open it. Law runes and 30 points. Yay. Alright. Well, that took longer than it needed to, by far. So now the episode is over. 64 more tasks for the next area. If we can get ones that don't take hours, that would be nice and easy. Next time, goodbye.